Namaskar, welcome back again. And today there is another gameplay video I'm gonna post about. I'm gonna show you a gameplay of a game that may or may not be under your radar after a lot of stuff happened to it. But if you want, you can go ahead, download it on Steam, and play it for free for until 18th of this month due to the weekend free play-ish thingy that is going on. So what we're going to talk about today, show you today, is Fallout 76, a game that is developed by Bethesda Game Studios, published by Bethesda itself, and released on PC, Xbox One and PS4 on November the 14th of 2018. This is the prequel of all other Fallout series, all of them, and it's a multiplayer open world game, you can say. The theme of Fallout, we all know, a world torn by nuclear war and devastation. So it's the same here. Um the modified the engine, the creation engine that they used to create the Fallout game. So apparently this game has a much more accommodation to multiplayer gameplay and detailed game world compared to other titles, previous titles. But two major things to talk about Fallout 76. First is the problems that had cropped up since release. What was the problem? On release, uh, you can say that there was a low ton of bugs and glitches. We can expect that, but the excessive amount met with a large criticism, very harsh criticism to be honest. But many of the bugs have been fixed now, so you can go ahead without expecting them, although there are a couple of glitches still remaining. Also, there has been criticisms regarding use of mods and all, not to mention the subscription system Fallout First, and the promotional materials that were supposed to be given as a part of the physical bundle, their qualities and all that. These were mainly the reason there was a lot of criticisms. Of course, gameplay elements, also the fact that there were no NPCs existing when the game was launched. But after which, now on previous month's release of Fallout 76 on Steam and their update, free content update, Wastelander, they have added NPCs and much more interactive world into the game. So we're going to check out how the game is. You'll see how it feels like, how it plays like, and if you wanna give it a try, go ahead, download it on Steam to try it for free and then see whether you want it or not. So let's get into the game. Alright, we're in the game's first screen. When you open up, you'll see this, which will also show you the roadmap of this game. Where the you can see during this year's summer these stuffs were introduced, then this introduced the wasteland, and then winter this is gonna come, the fractured steel content update. We'll have some Brotherhood of Steel faction is going to come, so on and so forth. So we're going to go into the game directly and see how the game actually plays. two NPC camps, namely the raiders as well as the settlers, has also arrived in the game. So we got some NPC interactions finally. Before it was just robots, drones, droids, etc. everywhere. Now enjoy the cutscene.
War. War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault-Tec, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
And this is the character customization scene. So let's create our character. So first see the face. Wait. Yep. Let's see first face. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. These are preset faces, yes. I'm checking. So there are only 15 faces, eh? Let's see. Yeah, let's check this as a preset, and we can use. Okay, interesting. I see. Can we use this? Let's see what to. Okay. head is still better. Mm, in terms of this, I don't want any facial hair, so more or less just have this, which is kind of my usual. Now color will be, yes, this is much better in terms of color. Eye type, let's see, rested, no, prominent, small, narrow, no. Okay. No, there's a bit too. Let's see one. Prominent 3 is fine. Color. Pale blue offshoot. Let's see. Amber, how's this? And about hairstyle, let's see how many styles we have. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. How's this one? We rotate the. Okay, no, no. This one, no, no. This will be a bit too edgy. Maybe not too edgy, but I don't like it. Hmm. Let's see. How about this? Hmm. What do you guys see? What do you guys think? Let me change the color first. As my general color would be can you even understand this as deep red? Yeah, you can, I guess. I like deep red hair color, like really deep red hair colors. Color? No, that's already done. I wanted to see the eyebrows, but I think they changed already. Did they? And about ears, I don't think there is anything we can do about ears. We can, right? Let's see. Long, nobles, like nobles 5, malformed, no. Average years, Loveless, Loveless, Loveless. Then this is wide, no. Small. How about long? Earlobes. Okay, this is a long lobe one. I think average 5 is okay for us, right? Then this part, no, I think muscular is quite good. Yeah, I guess this is as good as we want this. Nothing too fancy, nothing too big, dumb, or anything. Quite good, right? Let's see, wait. What is this? The hell? I think this is better. So, we got all that we want. So, let's see extra. Mega marking, blemish, damage, grim. What is grim? Oh no, never. Okay, this is better. Lip color, let's see. If we mm, nothing really needed on lips. So, what is this eye grunt thingy? Like, seriously, what is this? I don't need this even. Okay. Nothing really different. Alright, that's it. I think there's nothing to check on Grim. Nothing on damage as well, I believe. Yeah, that's all. Okay, let's go on our body. We'll want a bit of thin muscular type. Yeah, that's better. Right. So, we have done our character. Let's get into the game itself. Weapon identification done. What I first should do is set for menu, setting, audio, increase the radio sound, step sound increase, effects sound increase a bit, voice sound increase, audio increase. If needed, I'll decrease those. Okay. So these are terminal, is it? Let's hold holotales. Happy Reclamation Day. What? 10 p.m. to midnight. We open the remaining liquor ration and official Voltec party hat. So Overseer will give a speech at 10 minutes at midnight. We'll lead the countdown. Have fun. Alright. Is there anything we should take here? So there's a room kinda. Okay, the sound is really low. Like very low for some reason. Increase this volume also. So yeah, that's better. Why is there light even after I turned off them? No idea. Interesting. Okay. So let's take a look at our controls. We're in the Vault 76. This is washer. So this is a place where we are. Okay, let's. Can we take a shower though? My goodness. First aid, nothing. Okay. Would have loved if we could interact with them in that way, like, you know what I mean. There's the normal. Proceed to exit. Overseer directive. Nice. So let's take up our Pip-Boy. Wow. What did that guy clicked? So stat. You all know about special. Okay. Who the effects double XP special. Everything is one right now. Collection, we don't have anything. In terms of item, we have nothing. Data reclamation there. Yeah. Our food and satiety is full, so let's open the door.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America.
Redo.
Such a huge responsibility.
Okay.
Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Message repeats in 24 hours. System breakdown.
Discover the Overseer's mission.
Hello? At last! Today is your reclamation day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world. No, and we're not likely to get one. It's been months. Besides, she left this place behind to reclaim America. It's past time you followed her example. Nothing at all. The exterior sensors were taken out of commission after that unfortunate business with the nuclear bombs. With so many of your friends having been gone so long, I cannot begin to speculate how they've transformed Appalachia already.
Alright.
Excellent. Adventure and opportunity awaits you, sir. The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there. Best get cracking! Have you visited the helpful standouts yet?
Is there anything here as well? Just checking. No.
Stay fed, stay hydrated. Very important.
Wow. Is the entire
Medicine checklist. Radex, Radaway, Stimupack. Got it? So, will Sir be leaving the vault today, or sleeping in for another few months?
sleeping in for another few months? What is this party?
Ah, there they are. Vault 76's own Rip Van Winkle. How many months has it been?
There's the camp machine thingy.
The camp is instrumental to the rebuilding of America. One Tennyson using rusty shack at a time.
Wonder what happened to the overseer. Let's see. We're slowly getting there. Final notice. Anyone found access this terminal is not a member of you will be immediately security chief. No exception. Don't give any of your rights to see noise. From realization. They appreciated. Okay. Jeez. Why would I purge all record personal file? What the? Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Please, sir, I can't pretend it's Reclamation Day any longer. Even my programming has limits.
So, choosing a special, is it? First, I believe we should. I'm gonna choose intelligence because that's gonna increase my XP gain for now. We got first aid, which can equip. Exit. And if I'm not wrong, apparel. Yeah, nice glasses. Okay. So let's go. The entire vault is kind of shut down as usual with the Fallout games. What is here? Not talking about chairs at the very least. Security terminal, let's see. Incident reports. Wow, drunk and disorderly. Okay. Soft bodily injury. Sure. What? Okay. Unauthorized access. Terminal 02 hacked. Theft investigation. Check again, agent. Okay, missing a box of sugar bombs. Interesting. Security log. Final entry. 25 years of no KIAs, one hello send off, and one last plea to arm the races before we open. Denied. So we generations from now, visitors will come to 76 and read this and know how dedicated their forefathers were. We regrew America from the ashes, but I admit, okay. Stick together. Okay. Long. Just announce it tomorrow. We can feel the excitement. Ano. Okay. Total activation knowledge. By secure reclamation package acquired, etc. All the gambling for performance. Okay. So let's see. We don't have any weapon. I love it. And my oh my loading screen. Do we not love it? G for remote, C to social menu. Okay. Let's start the words. Let's go the fate of Apayasia and its people. Interesting. Speak to Pennigerton. So this was the Vault 76. Can we enter? I guess not. Yeah.
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil? Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me. Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to? Oh, I have. Here. A holotape. It had been so long, I'd completely forgotten I had it. If you see her, do give her my best. I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
Whoa, whoa. Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? Son of a bitch, we missed our chance. We really needed that. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? A new bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around. You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure. But...
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But... those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you? We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been. About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here. If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point. Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. But with people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them. Watch yourself out there.
Talk to Lacey. She got us into this.
So, right off the bat, we got some annoying. Well, this guy is dead, so yeah. So we need to go to the Wayward. So you can see the world here. Very interesting, if you may. Got something called okay, so there is a cooking station, eh? Interesting. I guess there isn't much here anymore. So we can keep going in our normal path. Are we going to the correct way? Need to go down a lot. What's that?
Primary directive. All trees must become desirable wood products. Protect and serve. Offloading excess wood to responsible human now. Additional wood samples are unavailable
What
at
the
this
hell?
time.
Best not to go in the water. Who knows whether that will be radiated or not. Let's see. Now we go to here. That looks like a dead something instead of living. So for now, let's just visit Wayward. Let's continue on the normal path. And we can see some players around here. Wow. The car is gone, the tires are gone, the woods are fine. Anyway. So here it is, the Wayward. Craft a weapon, craft a piece of armor, place your own camp. Eh?
Hey, new face. Welcome to the Wayward. Duchess will take care of you inside. Couple of those vending machines on the porch if you just need bullets and meds.
I see. All right. Wait, why am I taking an officer desk fan? Can someone tell me?
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
Interesting. Never mind. We got quite a lot of junk that we can sell. Not these, of course, but anyway.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart? Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! What the hell are you? None of your damn business!
What's going on is that this one seems to think I know where this big treasure is, and that I'm building my new bar out of refuse for fun.
Lady, this is your last warning. Our crew is getting that treasure. And I will happily send you both to the great goddamn beyond if you don't start explaining where I can find what's ours! Treasure's our crew's business, not yours. And unless I start getting answers right now, I'm gonna start shooting people. Hiring? You serious? You got a gun in your face and the first thing that comes to mind is picking up a side gig? Guts like that might take you places. What say you and I finish shaking down this broad and then we...
I told you it was gonna end badly. Smart little distraction there, honey. Though I am hoping you're here to play nice. Don't want my people to have to dig any more graves today than they have to.
What happened to the gun, by the way? Hmm? It has disappeared? My god. Like, for real? Anyway.
Huh. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you. Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business. Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say? Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs? Well, aren't you a smart cookie? And I think I know just how to do it. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they? You Vault boys and girls carry yourselves different, like you matter. Plus, your Pip-Boy was a dead giveaway, but that's beside the point. You think you can work from these schematics? Damn. Okay, let's see. New plan. We paint all the Brahmin, and then we...
Duchess, plan's fine. I can walk them through how to build it.
How's that exactly?
I was hunkering down for quite some time waiting for this headless monster thing to clear off on my last ammo hunt. Ended up reading some old training materials the past time, and guess what? Made some tapes on it.
Oh, Mort. Not the tapes.
You have a better option?
Not one that doesn't involve painting all my cattle. There you go, I suppose. You can talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road? Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her. But I have heard her. My people found a tape just on the other side of the road that it seems she left behind for one of her dwellers. Though it's a bit out of date now. Maybe it was waiting there for you. Happy to give it to you. So long as you're still willing to help us. Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The Wayward gets left alone. And here, that Overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
We got quite a bit of materials and stuff. So, switch to model building your camp. Shall build a weapon workbench. Scrap items. Okay. Let's enter Overseer's log. First, let's do that.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... mutated animals, haywire bots, and... no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in... what I can confirm is... hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault-Tec was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Okay, interesting. Now then,
Crazy. No, that is just crazy. They hand you Vault Kitties, all this fancy equipment, and then just throw you to the wolves. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you? Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return. All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these hollow tips. Now this sets all the info I dug up about that Camp Doohickey you Volters got. All I'm asking is you give him a listen and let me know what you think. You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken him out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about? Some other time then.
To do is run a wire from your generator to a power pylon. Place the power pylon near your lights, then voila! Let there be lights! Well, this has been Headmaster Mort's Camp Construction Holotapes. Please check back with Headmaster Mort himself at the Wayward to learn more about his other exciting courses, including Mort, can I still eat this? And mutations. Am I a monster now? And thanks again for listening. Ha! Nailed it.
More like.
Oh, hey there. Looking forward to hearing what you thought of those tapes. Now, what'd you want to discuss? Did you now? What did you think? That bad, huh? Well, thanks for listening to them, I suppose. Hopefully you got something out of them. Now, was there something else I could do for you? Some other time then.
Alright, then let's go out and really, what the hell that gun went? Or did I actually took it already? Oh no. And turn these into scraps, I guess. Yep. Turn everything into scraps. Here. This is OCS camp, okay. Got some nice stuff like scrapping items. Sample 1. Okay. What we can do right now is craft a weapon, craft a piece of armor, right? Hmm. Combat knife. Hmm. Build this. I can sell the machete later, no problem. Now then, just a sec. So we have built our camp as related. Now I need to load the broadcast tape into the radio tower and activate the connection. So why do I have to do that? There. Alright, in that case, and now we can move and towards here and here. We'll first visit here, see the overseer's thingy, and then we'll move towards here. And this is we have to come.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry. Tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival.
With smart
I'm doing
and
their tests, and you should
luck,
too.
You'll do just fine.
I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
So that's what happened to the Overseer. She's like our quest giver NPC without actually giving the quest, that is. We're just following her lead and so what we can do right now is I think save. Alright, so let's come back after our health is fulfilled. Alright, we're back and character has slept enough. Now time to wake up, please. So now it's time to take a look at stuff. This windows are currently offline. There's a lot of data here. I think from Dr. Wayne. That's good. Not much idea we can take from here at least. Auto safety report results. Germ profile high as bacteria group FW05 to FW10. Mutated bacteria groups FW01 to FW04. New unidentified bacteria FW11 to FW15. Radiation level extreme. Particulate granule pebble. Acidity unsafe pharmaceutical. High. Question: water is unsafe from drinking unless boiled thoroughly. Right. So look at this guy.
Hey, volunteer. If you need supplies, Bob's got you covered.
Yeah.
That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you. It sure is great to see living human beings again.
Okay. Blood pack.
While you're here, why not grab a stim pack or two?
Okay.
Hey, volunteer. If you need supplies, Bob's got you covered.
It's a lot of stuff here that I cannot take right now.
That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you.
So what we can do right now, register as volunteer. Just take whatever and whatnot there is. You can scrap these later. No issues at all. What the? Road roach. Is there a player nearby? Yes.
Hi. Dasa asked me if I would talk about, how I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs and the messed up people and the cows with two heads, all of it. I was bad. Just bad. I cheated on my spelling test. I kicked Chip Wilkins in the shins until he cried. I pushed Rosie McCloy down the stairs. I cut holes in the bottom of all the gym shorts and put glue in the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria. I told Harold Newell to eat 10 dead flies a day in order to grow muscles, and put Nuka-Cola in the rat cage water bottles at the pet store. And, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything. Because my dad said if I wasn't this way, the bad thing... I haven't seen Daddy since Mom. I guess he left because of that, too. It's okay. I'm trying to be good now, though. I'm not old enough to be a volunteer, but Dasa said I can help collect food and water, so I'm getting better, I promise. And, Daddy, if you're listening, I promise it won't be bad anymore, so you can come back now. Okay. Okay.
to robo industry term link, responder server, volunteer program, volunteer register here. Responder Kesha Bagdolf. Okay.
This is my first interview with another survivor, Kesha McDermott. She found me trying to break into a Nuka-Cola machine and, showed me a different way. So, Kesha, can you tell us a bit about how we can make sure our water is safe for drinking? Try to keep it to the basics for training purposes.
Oh, it's not complicated, really. Find water and strain out any big particles and chunks. Then, boil it in a pot over an open fire for a minute or two, then let it cool. Should be fine. Like making tea, right?
Responder jumpsuit, etc., etc.
Hi there.
All of these are gonna become my scrap. What is this? Login.
Chloe's my pet. Or maybe I'm hers. I'm not sure.
I see.
I bet this town was really nice before the war.
Someone please help me!
Are you here for the responder training? Then you're not alone. A lot of people come here because of that radio message the responders left. That's what brought me here too. At first, I was planning to just do the training and move on, but honestly, I kind of like it here. I really enjoy meeting all the people that pass through and hearing their stories. Wait a minute. Are you one of those people who was in Vault 76? I keep hearing about it. I've even met some people who say they came from there. And honestly, I believe them. It's so interesting. People living underground for years, and then the doors open and suddenly there's this whole new world to explore. So, did I guess right? I knew it! I could tell just by looking at you. I've always thought that life in a vault must be so amazing, with the robots and all the machines and having everything you need every day. Best of all, you're safe, which, let me tell you, is a thing us outsiders very rarely get to feel. Though I guess you're one of us now, so that's all in the past for you. Go right ahead. Me? There's not much to tell, really. I came in with Paige and the rest and stayed up at Foundation for a while. It was nice. But eventually I wanted to go my own way, you know? Get out and see some places I'd never seen, figure out who I am. When I heard the message on the radio about Flatwoods, I was curious to meet the responders, so I made my way here. I decided to stay here and see what else I could learn. That's pretty much my story. It's a community of settlers up in the mountains to the east. It's a nice enough place, I guess. That being said, it's a hell of a dangerous trip trying to get there. I barely made it out of the mountains alive. If I were you, I'd keep to the forest until you're ready to deal with some seriously nasty stuff. He's the closest Foundation has to a leader, I guess. I never got to know him real well, but he always seemed like a decent guy. Honest, reliable, cares about the people, that kind of stuff. Okay, what is it? Yeah, there's a couple of places around here that qualify as interesting. At least to me. The Agricultural Research Center is infested with feral ghouls and homicidal robots. But you can find some good scrap in there if you're up to it. The New River Gorge Resort to the east is the same story. Maybe, minus the robots. I found it in one of the houses. It fits great, and it's really comfortable and pretty durable, too. I'd also be lying if I said it didn't have some sentimental value for me. I've admired the responders ever since I first heard about them. What they stood for, helping people no matter what. That was really important. No problem.
Right, now... last location, Flatwood River, housing 3 Church Road. Monitoring auto control. Okay.
Make yourself at home. I did.
Yeah. You did, which is why now I'm gonna scrap stuff. And here's something really important to do. Once you reach level 10, make sure the pacifist mode is on. Otherwise, people can kill you. Like, really kill you. Time to drink some water, I guess. Alright. What else we can do is water, right? This way.
DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned in to a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoga to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time and care, that's all. Well, time, care, and science.
Yes, time, care, and science.
Begin molding subroutines. Please stand still.
And this guy's a real pain now. What is it? again. Alright, let's go to boil or whatever. Free cooking lesson. What happened to the rest of those? Okay. Boil. Dirty water. Next. We got some food for us.
Chloe looks after me. She's the best guardian a girl could have.
Achieve volunteer status. Level 6. Let's complete more experience for responders to become full volunteer. Search for Delbert Winter, right? Okay. So look for Delbert at his home. Okay, we have one unopened pack. I don't have any perception now, do I? Let's see what I can take. Bow and crossbow. Lockpicking skill would be nice. Okay. Now we will go to this way, right? Okay. Water, water, water. There we go. Let's drink some more water, to be honest, and get some food. Hmm. Okay. Should be enough. Literally nothing.
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake.
Okay. There's some meat from local cow. Toss it into fire. Okay. Oh. Brahmin milk is very good thing. Again, this alliance is here. Seriously though. Seriously. Okay. Next thing, we are going to go here again. Contact the responders using the database. Oh, that gave me a little shock out there.
Testing
First, let me
those
scrap
water
stuff.
samples. Smart move.
जिनमें से large house cost is unmoved and all personnel are requested to report to HQ as soon as possible. Bring weapons and medical supplies. I see.
With smarts and a little luck, you'll do just fine out there.
So since our next would be mission would be what's the next mission actually? Investigate Mocktown Airport. Oh no. Let's first go there. Do the broadcast tape thingy. That mission is waiting for quite a while. Yep. Let's go.
Is this thing on? Great. Hello, survivors of this garbage dump. I'm Sophie, and this is my stupid survivor story. Let's dumb shit go. Oh yeah. Before the bombs, I was a librarian, and now I can read everything all the time. Whee! Look at me! I'm lucky. Wait, no. Maybe I was one of those farmers who prepared for the end times. Some sort of religious thing. Yeah, that's right. No, I got it. I was a sweet little kid and lived off some cat food containers in a super duper mart for months near my parents' rotting carcasses. Nobody came. Nobody. I learned how to deal. You should too. The responders are a joke. Nobody helps anybody anymore. Get a grip. If you're not a total idiot, you'll get out of this dump before the responders get you killed. Leave the sick behind. We're better off. Trust me. Whiny babies can stay here and play make-believe, but anyone with half a brain will go up to the mountains and drop the dead weight. Delver already trying to stop me. Sorry to say, nobody will be around to teach you how to eat shit now, Flatwoods. Bye, suckers. Love always, Sophie.
Wow. All right.
This highway is under the protection of the responders.
If the Scorched or the Ferals don't get you, the Rads will.
Interesting to find a settler here.
Alert. Possible source of compostables detected.
Seriously. Wow. Someone got eaten very badly. What the hell? What are those sounds? Scorched. What I'm gonna do. My god. This was an annoyance. Anyway. Let's see what happens when you die here. What happens when you die? Okay. How do you respawn? Okay, so if I click here, interesting. Oh, okay. Let it come out. Fire. So everything, okay. More or less all the scrap and materials. Okay, I have equipped the gas mask. Hmm.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pulse. Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane Treasure Hunting Incorporated to exchange goods and services. Initiate tagline.
Okay, time to go back. So let's scrap some items. Now then, let's get our stuff done. Okay. Come back here, Mr. Treasure Hunter.
Crane must have really been onto something if all these people are after him. I hope the real Crane's all right. I wouldn't keep those guys waiting.
Okay. Alpine River Cabin, which is okay, there. So I have to go there next. I see.
You Crane? This it? Thought you were some kind of big shot. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor. Excuse me?
How does this jerk know your name? You're working together.
What? No! Can't you see they're
Okay. Wow. Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah. Trying out the game itself.
Yeah, you just downloaded.
I've been playing for like 8 hours, 4 hours, 4 5 hours, I think. Doing it slowly, getting all the stuff done, exploring how it feels like, everything.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, because it's free, right?
Yeah, feels good. Although sometimes those scorched are a bit of an annoyance, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, man.
All right.
Bye.
Yep. Now then, how to get these stuff? Anyway, I'll get these stuff away later. So as you guys saw, this is a open mic. You can talk with anyone in the open world as long as they're nearby to hear it. Like you talk normally. That's kind of the deal here. There's no written chat yet, but they have said that they'll be adding some written chats and all. So yeah.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding? Good to know. Then that's where their boss will be. You need to
Wait, West Virginia lumber? That is not right. You misheard them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, Duchess, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside, maybe see if they want to talk to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them. You'll find them at Anchor Farm if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was. Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face. Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
Bet you 10 caps you can guess this next song within the first 3 seconds.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Alright guys, so after all this time essentially. So after all this time playing Fallout 76, I guess we got some of the impression of how the game can feel like, how it plays like, and stuff like that. So what I can tell you about is that the world is definitely very much beautiful despite all the uh, post-apocalyptic themed and all, but the world is certainly beautiful. It's a, you can say, seamless open world, but uh, there is areas like where special certain NPCs live and stuff like that. Those are uh, instance zones where you and only your teammates can enter, no one else. Also, the fact that combat, okay, melee isn't really my thing for games like this. This feels less of a multiplayer, more of a survival game in a sense, because you need to take care of the food and water and your radiation, disease, stuff like that. So all those, there are Fallout is always a bit of survival game all the time. So yeah, I guess that's a bit of a thing that you cannot really miss when, like, you don't want to miss when playing a Fallout game. Other than that, there was also uh, gun. In terms of gun, felt okay. Felt okay. This is not a shooter, like a PvP shooter game as of now. There's certainly PvP, but it's not a core PvP shooter game. So I think the gun mechanics and stuff felt fine. Guns also have range and all stuff, so they're quite good, despite the fact that those robots were certainly shooting at a quite nice distance. I guess that's a given. NPCs, anyway, mobs essentially. Also, the fact that you need to create your own ammo or get it. But later, down the line, people create ammos and stuff. So those are things. Melees, I don't really think very much people actually plays melee. Most of use guns or bows and whatnot that has come, laser guns and all. Probably. In terms of story, we haven't really played much, but I guess this is like a other Fallout games, but in a sense that on the other Fallout games we had, like, for example, Fallout 4, we had this the player character's son getting taken away from him, wife getting killed, and he's out there to find out what is about, and all those, you guys know what Fallout games storylines are about. Whereas here we are following the overseer's footsteps to, like, re-establish the civilization in a sense, but for now we're just kind of trying to find where the overseer went. I don't ever know whether we'll find her or not. So yeah, those kind of stuff. Creating base and stuff like that, those are core Fallout mechanics. There's really nothing much to say. Other than that, I didn't did any events today on this playthrough, but I've heard of the events being, some events being quite fun, and the other you need to be a little bit higher level and get some good gears to do stuff essentially. But yeah, more or less, I do not hate it. I certainly I liked it actually, to be honest, and generally, as far as all those bugs and all that has gone, and the game being quite good now, I guess I can recommend people playing it. And either way, you got still 3 days to try it out. Go ahead, download it and try it out, see whether you like it or not. And if you like, then go ahead, there's a 25% discount over this, so if you like it, go ahead and take it. So yeah, that was it for my side, and I certainly want to know if anyone of you guys like this, and how much do you like it, or rather what part do you specially like it? For me, I'd say that going around this open world thing with a little bit of survival, little bit of this balance is very much uh, likable for me. I don't know whether this is a good balance or not, but I certainly do like it. And compared to hardcore survival games like Conan Exile and all those, I prefer this sort of game where there's a mix of survival but not too much. And like I play survival games, but I prefer this kind of mix rather than core survival. Like you literally have to just survive by doing anything. That's not my kind of thing. Anyway, that's all for me. I'll see you next time, maybe on stream. I'm gonna start streaming again, maybe with Fallout or maybe with Heroes 2. We'll see. But yeah, for now, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you next time. So yeah, good night.